But you also talk about this other part where we're starting to focus on, how do you get people engaged? How do you get them to want to buy into the mission, into the business? And I always feel like when employees really understand their role and they feel that things are being fair. And when we talk about fair, it's like, no, that's not fair because I didn't get something and everybody else got it. Everyone gets a trophy idea. But there's also this other dynamic because people have to know what they're being measured for and against. How do I get there? Am I getting close? Am I missing the mark? What is your expectation? And that dynamic, especially in a remote environment, training, onboarding, continuous training, being able to know if you're doing well or not. What are you seeing the trends in that place where we're seeing things either adopted that we didn't do as much or we're doing now, or things that we're still falling short on and making that a success?
There is a lot, we spoke about chaos earlier. There's a lot of chaos in a remote.
Yeah.
Very few organizations managed a smooth and quality transformation. Most of them, it was blind panic. And some of them have got better, some still haven't. But there's a lot of things that need to change to support remote work that didn't change in many organizations. We are used to training people by having them in a classroom and reading them PowerPoint slides. That's the most common way of training. Well, there are like 83 things wrong with that from the point of view that it doesn't employ adult learning techniques. It's not interactive. It's boring. It doesn't allow people to progress at their own speed. It doesn't allow them to check their progress. There's all kinds of things wrong with it. But it even gets more wrong and inappropriate when we get a new hire and we send them the PowerPoint deck and say, review this, and then can somehow magically consider them trained. We need to change our processes. We need to change the way we do things when working remote. Because if we don't, the people just feel more isolated and likely more depressed. And there's been numerous studies that said that feelings of isolation and depression have increased with people working remote. Those are going to be feeders to lead people to want to find a different job as well.